Welcome to East Tennessee Pinball. Got in this 8-ball the other day. Pretty nice looking play field. The guy that has this, he doesn't really want anything cosmetic. He just wants it to work. Looks like it's in pretty good shape till you open up the back box. Oh, and it's been robbed. I mean, everything's gone. Even the transformers are gone. In case you didn't know, you can't buy those transformers. Not new anyway. I just happened to have one in the back. I bought a big box of stuff, big trailer full of stuff, and on that box of stuff was this transformer. It was hooked up to a rectifier board that was totally trashed. Had one of these Weeblies as a kit, like 35 bucks. Sorted it all up. And I've got all my voltages on this thing. It's so I've got all 5 voltages rectified from this, and so that's good. So I plugged both of these in there, and I rated my boards in the back. I've got a lamp board as of last December. That's my handwriting, so that was working. The solenoid driver board, haven't been through that. I've got several of them. This one looks pretty decent shape. I'll have to work it, redo the caps, do a couple upgrades to it. And I've got a new Weebly MPU board. So, and this one has chimes in it, so there's no soundboard for it. So I think if we plug all this stuff in there, and it's got the wiring harnesses in there, and the rest of the harness is down below there. So it's all there. So, and it looks to be complete. I won't know for sure until I start plugging everything in, but hopefully get all this plugged in and wired up, and haven't lifted up the playfield yet. I guess I should do that. Let's do that real quick. Hopefully it's there. Well, coil stop's missing. That's no big deal. Looks like I think everything else is there. First glance, anyway. Yeah, I think most everything's there. Somebody's messing around with this. I have to straighten that out, but yeah, I think it's all there. So this shouldn't be too awful bad. Yeah, and the chimes are there, which is another important thing to have. Those are kind of hard to grab. Anyway, I'll give you an update later once I get some progress on this game. Adios. So I got my transformer and my rectifier board mounted in here. I didn't have the normal bracket for the transformer, so I bolted the transformer right to the bottom here. Got it screwed in there, and I also didn't have the bracket for this. So, but I did have this little piece of angled aluminum that it was mounted to on that other board. I put a couple screws in there. Not perfect, but for this client, I think this is what he would probably want me to do, because I'm billing him by the hour, and he doesn't want me to clean the game. He's definitely on a budget, so this is a quick way to do it. And it's solid. So I've got this wire plugged in there that brings the AC in to the rectifier board. The rectifier passes that to 120 to the transformer. Transformer takes that 120 volts AC and makes several different AC voltages, passes it back to the rectifier board. Rectifier board then takes those AC voltages and switches them to DC. And also the one AC it keeps, the 6.3 volt for the GI light. So anyway, when I plug this in and turn it on, this one's got a little silver square test pads for the 5 voltages. I've got all my voltages, so this has gone from a really kind of a basket case game to where now all I need is 3 boards and it's ready to go. So I got the 3 boards sitting over there in the bin, and two of them are good. I know this one, I have no idea the state of it, but I'm gonna go through it and get it updated and then we'll plug it in by itself before we do anything else, and make sure that this thing, because this one takes the 12 volt unregulated and makes the 5 volt, takes the unregulated high voltage and makes the about 180 volts for the high voltage for the displays. So it's got two very important voltage issues. So we'll make sure those voltages are right before we plug in any of the other boards. If you like videos, like and subscribe. Adios.